Hello, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Dragon Age day. So excited. Have you guys seen all the things? All of the things? I don't think I've seen all of the things. I saw the in-game cinematic. I have questions about one specific word in the cinematic. That's it, just one specific word. That's disturbing. What else did they post today? That most of it was just, I think it's just that, and then they did some like fan stuff. But my god, I could listen to that. I'll probably watch that a good like 20 times in the next like week or so. So Absolution's coming out Friday. So excited. Trespasser. So I did go back after I realized it wasn't her skin. Okay, but okay, Beth hasn't watched it yet. But he says a thing about Solus and he uses a weird tense. Just past tense instead of present at one point, and I'm just like, what does that mean? Like a weird choice. Okay. He says that Solus wanted to, wanted to like tear down the veil, and we have to stop him. I'm like, but if he wanted to, does that mean that's not what he wants to do anymore? Or did he already do it? Why did they use wanted instead of wants? I might be pulling at invisible strings here, but that's what I like initially picked up on when I my first playthrough. Also, it's beautiful, or not playthrough, watch through of it. Also, I realized the audio was so low on yesterday, probably Monday as well, because of having played Jackbox. I had to turn down the. I turned it back up. I don't know exactly where I had it before, so if it's too loud, let me know. Adjust. I'm trying to get through with Marissa because I put back the Sola skin and I don't know if it's going to break the end scene. So before we get to this playthrough, I'm trying to get to it in the other one to see if it does break so I can fix it. Get there. If I know if like it's easy, not an easy fix, but like how to fix it. It does break and we don't get there. Don't know how fast we'll get through this. Oh shit. I was like, I'm totally ready, and then I'm not totally ready. Like, I don't have anything else to wait on. I'm gonna go a couple minutes early. Incorrect. Always incorrect.
Such changeable weather this season.
Alright. Here. Also, I noticed I missed something when I was in the other, or when I was going back and redoing everything. Because I gave her freckle skin. The book back here. There's a book by Blackwell that I don't think I picked up the first time, but I have picked up.
Of course.
Let's go talk to boyfriend.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Time for what? That we're adopting a dog? I don't know what's happening.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
Would it? Who wouldn't like you?
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Still, I've found certainty in my life now. The Council won't change that. Marry me.
What?
I mean, will you... I had a plan, and there wasn't a dog, but you were... it doesn't matter. I've thought of little else, and I don't need a plan. Only to know if you would.
Oh! That was very abrupt, and it wasn't a question, it was a statement, but I'm okay with this.
I would. Cullen, I will.
What is it?
Reciting vows to the Maker. That means nothing to me. But I know you.
I want your promise to be true.
I did know, I just didn't
People
know.
will notice the Inquisitor marrying her commander in the middle of the Exalted Council.
That happened later.
It won't go over well.
Into the
We know
thing.
a few people who can keep things secret.
I thought it happened later.
Just know, everything feels like it was worth fighting for.
It was.
What happens now?
I make a promise. Soleis inaste var aravel. Lama. Aralas mirlath. Belanaris. And then you.
Oh, right. I swear until the Maker and the Holy Andraste to love this woman the rest of my days.
Oh. It was adorable! And now we're married. That was fast, but I'm okay with this. Severin. Or Eric, I don't know. Now I've also adopted a dog. For the transitive property.
There you are. I just realized I'm greeting my wife. I rather like this.
Ah, my heart! Oh, that is too precious. I know. I kind of wish, like, you each had, like, a person, like, next to you, but I'm okay with this. I got a wedding. Oh yeah, there's no Vivian. Which also means there's no hams everywhere, which I'm disappointed about, but... trade-offs. Book. I did go sell some things, too, so my inventory's not full. I'm gonna go talk to Dorian, a married woman! Oh my god!
What is this now?
Fountain was erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War, the slaying of Protheus by the Blessed Herald of Andraste, Inquisitor Amalia Lavellan, its 42nd year of the dragon. Song of its water be as laughter, but the cool of its stone be so many griffin. I mean, it's my thing, so I'm gonna take the coin. That's how that works, right? Dorian!
Ole is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet. Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Ole wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
In my other playthrough, Cassandra is Divine, and I decided to bring her out with me. The freaking armor for Divine is awesome. I think it looks sweet. I wanted to read that. Alistair drew a crown. Begin?
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
You two've met before. Like a decade more ago.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legend. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
Such a good friend.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's
Thank you
position?
for the follow.
The
Terry
breach
the
is long
Viking
gone,
Unicorn.
yet
That's a beautiful
Skyhold's
name.
army remains. Ferelden can't continue
Appreciate
to
it.
ignore soldiers on its borders.
Poor Tegan.
The Inquisition has grown. I can see how its presence might cause concern.
Then you understand why we must demand a reduction of your military forces. A power without allegiance to either Ferelden or Orlais.
We got a trailer.
I
We
see
did.
neither of our countries can let
It's not
it
even a
rest.
trailer.
I
It's an
won't keep you
in-game like
longer.
thing, right?
We'll
like,
have
it's like
words enough when the
in-game
Exalted
like
Council
cutscene
begins.
thing. I'm excited about it. I've already watched it like twice. I'll watch it many times.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
Might be something here.
A
Better take
bone
a closer look.
from a puppy. Yeah, no, they're not. But hopefully that means we're going to get something
It's
else
been a while since so many gathered in this
in a
place.
couple days. And then the show comes out on Friday. The whole lot of Dragon Age, really fast. And I'm here for it. Let's scrape on my husband. I was going to say boyfriend, but he's not my boyfriend no more. He's my husband. I'm with a pup. If we don't get at least one, Bioware gives us nothing, I'm gonna be very upset with that. Upset, disappointed, probably both. I haven't played Mass Effect yet, but we're gonna do that
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
after we finish this playthrough, which we're really freaking close on. You would hope. I hope they just don't show what they gave us for Dragon Age Day. I hope they give us something new. I feel like I could see EA pulling that bull. They did, didn't they? I'm not gonna be upset if they push it back. Because I want a complete game. And I don't want developers putting in stupid hours. What is... Hello? If these push back a little, I'm not gonna be too upset. This gives me another chance to play through this game again. Same. Why did he say wanted though? Why did he say that Solus wanted? I'm so stuck on the wanted instead of wants. I will be like... Not is he? I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch it. I would have to go over that whole like minute-long thing with a fine-tooth comb. Now let's get ready for me to cry during this bit.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you, or want you. It may even kill you, but we'll miss you, if it counts.
Why didn't you tell me?
And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tom,
There's
I never
great.
wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
This is my first time not being a heartbroken Llewellyn playing this. And he called Solus Solus instead of Chuckles.
True.
Strange.
When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
I have multiple specials?
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
Never played Greedfall.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Maevaris has
Very
gathered other
organized
magisters
yet.
who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
How does Bull feel about this?
He wants to come with me. It can't happen, of course. A Canary cannot simply walk around the Imperium, even in a Magister's company. I don't want him hurt. He doesn't want me hurt. We're working it out.
I'm still trying to get through the books. I've read all the comics. I'm in... I'm glad they're working it out. I'm really glad they're still together. It was worth it. It was worth all the hours I put into getting them together during this playthrough. Oh my god. So excited.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
I wish you safe travels, and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Or Bolt wakes up.
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the
I need to
Inquisitor,
read
toasting a Tevinter Magister.
more
Not
Souls
a
and
bad
Inquisitor
scandal to
stories.
leave on.
Did he just... I don't know. We talked... No, we haven't talked to Liliana and her yet. I think then we've talked to everyone at least once. I need to do another Slavellen playthrough. Oh, rip my own heart out, just like crush it. Exactly!
I'm parched. What is
I would
that
probably be killing him. Marrying him, not killing him. Marry him or kill him? I'm gonna marry him.
Will you walk with me?
That
The
has
first time I
ridiculous.
came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer
For
see
real?
that same palace.
For reals.
Everything changes. People, most of all.
Yes. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I
Thank
am
you.
divine and I cannot be blind.
It took me so long to find one that I wanted.
They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our
Softened.
soldiers.
Leoning
There
us.
have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas.
Okay,
Your
I'm gonna
influence
listen a little
is
bit, it's
felt
fine.
everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
Is that the decree of Her Perfection Divine Victoria? That the Inquisition be dissolved?
As divine, it is my duty to think of Thedas and all our peoples. We set out to restore peace, and now peace is
Is
upon
it?
us. You and I have come so far through the darkness together. It is time for us both to live in the light. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Ah, it's the Rider's He lives to break our hearts. And his own, probably. Where are the rest of the bones? I want the wasp. Can we get this later? It might pop up later. I hope it does. Also, I hope that Hawk, Stroud, Alistair, Ward, Logain may die. I hope that has consequences. I have a feeling that Hawk might not die. I just was thinking because I always romance Fenris. Exactly. Exactly. I just had a mental image of, you know how like, because Fenris has like the delirium, and he can just like go like ghost, so like he like is connected with the Fade. What if he just like grabs Hawk and pulls her through the Fade? Right straight through the veil. I feel like that'd be really cool. And also, I could definitely see romance Fenris being in that much of a rage. It just literally just tears Hawk back. So I was thinking the same thing, but then we got a line when we were doing Descent between Cassandra and Derek about Fenris being romanced and Hawk going to Weishaupt, and Fenris going to Weishaupt. Meet her there. So I don't know how that will affect Fenris's contribution in the next game. Because in the comics, he's definitely just running around Enter. Touch. I didn't do my inventory.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them.
What
Now
happened
the
to you,
Inquisition is
Tegan?
doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Your
Of course,
kings are
order
Grey
tolerates
Warden!
this interference. The
Your
Inquisition
queen
is
is
the
a
only
Grey
reason
Warden!
Celine
Tegan, what
still
the
has
fuck are you talking
throne.
about?
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle.
Also, everyone almost died in Ferelden because you
Unlike
kicked out the Grey
Ferelden,
Wardens. I
however,
just
Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
feel that, Lavelle. I feel that.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
That hair is something else.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
Divine, she's
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master. It's a pressing matter, Your Worship.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montelier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess.
Why didn't she just call a recess? If Josie's gonna be mad at anyone, it should be at Liliana. I'm just following the Defiance orders.
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct. A Canary warrior in full armor. How
A
did
lot
he
of blood.
get into the Winter Palace?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Tal Vashoth, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
I would have not made him tell her stuff. I don't know if there's like, if he does know something, does tell you anything. Still Ben Hostroth.
So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Why do you look happy about that? Why do you look excited and happy about that, Liliana? Is it because you're getting bored? Being divine? Oh, Charter.
I cannot wait to tell everyone about
Blood. Blood.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
Hard. How did the blood get there? Like, on the... Ellis. It's like one big blob. You little bottle! Warden. Brother and approach, romance, and stabbed Anders. Shit. Side with the Templars. Solas. All of her friends were loyal. That is hardcore for your freaking for 2. Shit, your Hawk's World. Oh my god. Mine is always play a Kuzland. Romance, Alistair, become queen. Morgan has baby with Alistair. Romance Fenris, side with the mages. Depending if I'm playing a mage or not, I will always save my sibling, but sometimes I will leave them home. Usually I bring them with, though. I left Hawk once and I cried so hard after telling Varric. Like, unless this has good outcome in the next game, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it again. Ouch. And then my canon playthrough for Trespasser is Llewellyn.
An active Illuvian. If I'm
And
going through it, I'm not going alone.
We're gonna save our boy. Okay. We only have one mage, so Dorian's coming, which means since Dorian's coming, Bull has to come because this is like Dorian's leaving after this, so I can't split them up. So, and I don't know if the mods are going to work, so Varric. This is a party I bring every time. Every single time I bring this party. No, we're bringing Cole this time. I don't know if I can. I've also never, like, attacked Anders. I don't know if I could do that.
This is the crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the Illuvians. I'd
Just
forgotten all the colors.
Everything looks grey and murky to me.
I wonder if it somehow looks different to elves.
Let me put my armor on. Shouldn't break it. Okay, there we go. Do not suggest. I would never attack my boy. That's not great. This is so spiky. I don't know why I kind of love it. It's kind of terrifying on Bull. It looks really cool. Why are the spikes so giant? This is dangerous for Dorian. I don't think I've ever brought Cole here, so I usually bring Varric. He's got to go do boring bureaucratic bullshit. I'm gonna give him one last hurrah before he goes back to Kirkwall to sit behind a desk. This time I'm gonna bring Cole. Alright, good luck with them. The auto lock.
Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Beautiful statues. Oh. Oh, this fight's gonna be a bitch.
This goes everywhere, even places that aren't anymore.
Interesting. Book of Butterflies. Book opens to reveal the thin slats of wood and glass. Cushions inside the slats are a fusion of colorful butterflies, some as small as a copper, others with a hand as large as a hand. Engraved on the front are the words, "In celebration of your 20th anniversary, with fondest well wishes." Probably found that set incorrect. Imaginary monsters. A winged horse with a horn flies in the background against an... There's an alicorn. Moonlight on the Feast of Shadows. Ancient elf. What? They did get you. I don't know why. What? What is all this? Not all may survive their journeys, for our perils of the land. A land unrecognizable, a time immortal. Join them in the moonlight of shadows. End of the 13th age. At the end of the 13th age? Apparently. End of the 13th age. At the end of the what? The hell is this? Is this sci-fi? I don't know why that one was okay, but the other one wasn't. It has now been permitted, so it is now okay. Mine's been giving me a pain. So angry. I want to read this, but my brain is not focusing enough. I'm very intrigued what this is. Moonlight on the Feast of Shadows. I'll read that later. Age? That's in 500 years? Yeah. Letter. I'm dreading this fight. There you go. It's done enough. Wes Smith, a Denver Law, and blah. Sounds like a lot. Probably important at some point, though. To the lore.
Look out!
Never mind. They got it. Yeah. That's a good amount. I did the same. It's okay. You won't die, Dorian. I won't let you die. Okay. Okay. We've been playing on Nightmare mode. We are on hard mode because I rely way too much on Solus in this game. Don't make me go. You know what? We'll come back. We'll come back for this. Don't want to do this fight right now. The empty Discord? I have to allow you into it. Is your Discord name to shame? It's kind of empty. Okay. Yes, it is. There, okay. Yeah. I'll give you... There you go. Now you have permission. It's recognizable enough. Alright, you have permission. You have permissions to, like, go into chats now. Just trying to keep it to followers. So.
The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
He has some cute, adorable. I like that in Trespasser you have to like go and like click on areas, like bring up dialogue. Sometimes they disappear really fast. I'm like, why?
I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
I don't know if you're in Thetis anymore.
Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass. How about it, Kadan?
Ah, we're doing the names, are we?
It's a title of honor, Kadan.
I need a drink.
Do you want your Amatus to cheer you up? I could do some of those flexes you like.
You want to post some in like the Dragon Age one, you can. Or I don't know if I have a fan fiction one. If you want to do in the Dragon Age, go for it. And I'm always looking for more Slavellen to read. There we go. I don't know how Bull's getting through there, but... It's being weird again. Oh yeah. This will be ouchie. Can't do this right now. Oh yeah! There's crates and a secret alluvian that you had to have the tower thing for. There's quite a few of those areas over here. Like that you had to like kill, like break the crates to get to. Can't get there yet. I mean, you didn't really have to break them in the base game. Ow. I don't want to say ow.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here and who did this to them.
Exactly. A powerful one. Still is somewhere. Oh, thank you, Dorian, for the compliment.
Over there, Kunari.
There's no way this
If we
can
want
be
to
in
know why
Thetis,
they're
right?
here, we've got to get across to that island.
All the emotional damage, and I drank from the well, so we don't have to fight these things.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old.
Oh, that could be.
Very old.
What does it want?
I feel like this would end badly. We're going to listen to the Wills.
I think I know what to say. Milana de Thaverin. Rivas, Vir Anaris.
Something about
Yes.
freedom.
Good.
It was part of a ritual. A secret greeting from those Fen'Harel trusted. If Mithal's Well of Sorrows knew this, were they close? Friends or... I'm not sure.
You know, that's a good point. I never thought about it too closely. I've never seen her not have Kieran. I didn't even know that was an option. How does that even happen? A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by, elven slaves fleeing to this place in ancient times. Freed by others who then tend their wounds. Or words are not so much heard as Google knows everything. Fen'Harel bids you welcome. Rest knowing the Dreadwolf guards you, and his people guard this valley. In this place you are free. Trusting us, you will never be bound again. I feel like it could be close to Arlothon Forest, but like...
That was like
How do you-
Veilfire. It claimed
Hidden
this was a refuge for elven slaves.
from the Evanorus, right?
Yes, I can feel their pain. They came here hurt, hungry. This was help, a new home.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the Dreadwolf Fen'Harel. This doesn't make sense. In Dalish legends, Fen'Harel is our god of misfortune.
And we can go down. Or through. How did it get here? One of the Kunari or Solus? Those are like our two options. I guess maybe if
Cuts all over the back. He was killed by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
they're so tall. Like they're taller than Bull. Why are you so tall? Solus supposed to be that tall?
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
You bring your handkerchief?
I'm not allergic.
You always say that, and a half hour later you're taking mine.
Amatus, can you not fuss like an old...
Aha!
Let's move on, shall we?
so like a true married couple. Now I need to know. Oh, that makes sense. I can see Morgan leaving Kieran. Why is there a copy of Swords and Shields? I believe it's Swords and Shields. And one sock. Isn't there also like a singular sock? I'm pretty sure there's another version of this somewhere else. We all know why, but why is it in the game? Who did this? Was it a Kunari? Was it Solus? Was it one of Briala's elves? I don't think they would have been able to get here though. Solus was lonely. This Solus has been very lonely. This is the first time I'm playing Trespasser and not romancing Solus. Very strange. Everyone's not being like, we're so sorry about you and Solus, and I'm just like, thanks, it's been 2 years, thanks for bringing up all the pain. Great. Love you all. Before, I guess I started a full version of this, or full romance. But I've romanced Blackwell and Josie, those were on PlayStation before I had any of them. A wash of powerful magic carries a pang of hope. Images flash by, a man in wolf skin standing with a group of freed slaves, clasping one arm in friendship. Words are not so much heard as felt. Ben-Hurrell has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He has taken no divine mantle, and asks that no one bestow upon him, and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden, but by choice. Little wolfie.
This is Fen-Hurrell helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
Kinda curious that this guy had to specify he wasn't a god.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fen-Hurrell sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
Oh, my next Levellan playthrough, I'm bringing Cole with me. I'm gonna cry a lot more, but I'm bringing Cole with me. Fairies have sensed their fury. Images flash by, elven mages enslaving tens of thousands, making arrogant proclamations of godhood. Words are not so much heard as felt. The gods are Evanor's claim divinity, yet they are not but mortals, powerful in magic who can die as you. In this place we teach those who join us to unravel their lies. But
this claims the elven gods were just Evanuris, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Whoever ran this place was trying to rebuild the slaves' confidence. Get rid of old propaganda.
If that's true, Fen-Hurrell was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
How, like, unproblematic can Mythal be, though? If this all is true. What are her actual emotion? What are Solus's actual emotions to Solus?
You alright, boss?
I'm not sure. It stopped at least.
And then there was light. Why are there all the things pointed this? Oh, the statue any does it? Oh yes.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
We haven't gone to the broken bridge yet. But now we can get through all those flames.
This place is creepy.
Does. But Solus knew she was gonna have a nurse. She had slaves. How can how does Solus how did he get over that? What kind of relationship did they have where that even after that Solus still sees her in a positive light? It's a case of she's not as bad as she could have been. Crumpled note. This unsigned note is written half in Kunlat and half in the common tongue. The lettering is on the Kunlat. 10 more in today. No one saw me. More instructions. Please use second drop point. More people on the ground soon, and it has recovered.
A letter by the Kunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
I'm glad she doesn't say anything until after I look at the body. It's broken, right? Yes. I haven't played either of those games yet. I've been told I need to play Witcher 3. And I think also Cyberpunk. I've seen both games played. Why does it vibrate so violently while this thing goes up? First I gotta play Mass Effect. What are we doing? We haven't used any. Because we died and I'm like, I'm good.
Kunari!
The Inquisition doesn't leave alive.
Rude. Get the fuck out of my bubble! Can't see on the floor. Don't make me get Cassandra Ball. I have to bring Dorian. I don't want to separate the two of you. I can't roll. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Yep. Awesome. I need to get on my Sims account and get the dragon based. We'll have made Sims versions of Solus wearing the Nug shirt. It's lovely. It is really hard to miss. It's just adorable. Like you have things in common. What is happening? Okay. Hello? There we go. I need my bubble. My bubble. Go. Oh, I'm the only one alive. Why is this elf not helping? Elf spirit thing. Hello? Spirit version of Abelos? Okay, you guys get that. Brain. Try not to die. Oh shit. Oh, they always got the nitpicks. One of us needs to learn revive. These colors? Thank you. Because they want you to tell other people about it. They want you to watch and think you have a chance. They put that on November 14th. That's bullshit. must make a purchase today. Be eligible in a month. I think they would get more purchases though if they like feel like if you made it by the day of or the day before, then more people would make purchases, become eligible. Weird. I will use and abuse this bubble for the entirety of Trespasser. Thank you, Talana.
Why did those Kunari attack the Inquisition
Why
on
are you so
sight?
giant?
No idea. They weren't Talvashoth, though. This might be a rogue group, but they think they're following the Qun.
All that for a sigil? Rude. What the? Yes, he's Look at him. He's right there. So cute. Or Sarah, who I never bring with me.
What's this?
Notebook pages. I don't think so. So I should go grab the rest of. Oh, here's the read. Dreadwolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. Yes, we were going to do that after we do the inside. Go out and explore around there, because I know there's things out there, including a golden hollow. Near a boat. Okay, I will look out for boats. Wasn't there like oceans and shit out here? Yes. I'm pretty thorough about investigating these areas because I want to get everything. We're down to 10 already. Boys. It's hysterical. There's a YouTube version of it. Alright, thank you, Beth. Freaking died.
Enchantment!
Enchantment! Let me get learned about what happens to Sandal too. Sandal is the maker. Sandal is something. I think Sandal is June. Or I think it'd be cool if Sandal was June. I'd like the spirit of. And like people think Sarah has name just left me. How did her leave? It's gone. don't remember her name. And yeah. Angel. But he's always creating shit. And June's thing is creating his like symbol, the thing. And yep. Image of the former slaves in ranks with Fenharal, armed strong, their skin clear, their face tattoos, the elven Valesline are gone. They are not so hard as felt. The brand of the Evanurs can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight. Nothing?
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanurus, posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanurus. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
I know. Can also break through this wall. It's just AU. It's just an AU. We're gonna learn so much. I've read so many like time fix it fanfics. Hello? I just went out of here. I don't even want the sigil. So good. That like I'm gonna be so confused by what's actually canon and what I've read in like very fanfics. And it's the Holy Grail. Apparently there's a way to get to this. I have no idea how to do that. Apparently there is a way to do that. Hello? Game audio? Ooh, you do? Alright, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna at least restart the save. Since all the audio's gone. Maybe just going to the menu will fix it. Oh, and okay. I can't do this. The banter. Be able to hear the banter. Why did that happen after the controller disconnect? I don't know where my chapstick went. I'm very sad about it. I'll have to come back. Make sure we have everything. Make sure I go through that one by the where Dorival had their little moment. They have so many cute moments. This whole entire Trespasser, if Adorable's together, kind of feels like going to the Deep Roads in 2, where I'm like, most of my party is already decided for me, because if I'm bringing Dorian, I don't like Vivian. Solus is gone, so I have to bring Dorian because I need a mage. That means I have to bring Bull, because I can't separate them, especially when Dorian's leaving. That just seems like heartless. And then I need a rogue, because I need to unlock things. So it's Dorian, Bull, and a rogue. And it's usually, sometimes I usually bring Varric, but he's looking for one more hurrah. Solus knows things. Can feel things and sense things. What is happening? Hello? Okay. It's not like frozen or anything, it's just not going to the menu. Solus just wants to be able to talk about everything, and, you know, gets a little grumpy when he's not allowed to talk about his things. Let him talk about his special interests. Okay. I'm gonna reload the game, but I'm gonna take a break while it's booting up, because I need to go get water. And maybe find my chapstick. I usually don't. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Solus. I think I like the one I don't know. The grumpy ones that I can have a good conversation with. Yep. Yep. That's fair. Alright, I'll be right back. Stretch, get some snacks, go to the bathroom, get some water, all that fun stuff, and I'll be back in a little bit. So good though. Who needs sleep, right? I need a lot of sleep. I used to be able to go and not do sleep. Not anymore. You should treat yourself during the day. Oh, there we go. You're not? Yes, tomorrow. You can always just do character creation today. Or tomorrow. Because it's like... I wish you could save it right before it goes in. Gotta support the starving artist. No. I wish you could save like right after it, because it'd be like... Sometimes I want to get like play right away, and other times I don't. I don't know. Also, it takes me forever to usually. It only took me an hour this time to create this Inquisitor, and that was with help. It really is. It is the gateway drug. Oh, my dude. How are you already almost dead? How am I already dead? Hello? Maybe we might need to do that. I really don't realize how much I rely on Solus until I get into here. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm very dead. Dorian's down? God damn it. Oh, better care of your husband. How did Dorian get back up? I have not stopped whirlwinding. There's with me as a warrior. Just endless whirlwinds. It's you. Where'd the guy go? Ooh. What about a kind of understanding Llewellyn that don't take no shit? Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter! We got a plan of attack. Kunlot and both common. I left my water in the other room. I've read your report. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from the entrance to the mirror that connects to Halamshral. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There's a map of the crossroads at the bottom with an arrow from the elven ruins Illuvian to the Illuvian that leads to Winterpath.
This letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Illuvians connect to Halamshiral.
So they're
Not
aiming for
Redfall.
the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Are they?
I don't know, boss. I wish I did.
Okay, what are we getting rid of? Why do they have to give all these descriptions? Now I don't want to get rid of any of them. Oh, well. Also, I might have gone and bought a bunch of belts from the Black Emporium. And rings. I just didn't equip any of them. What? I mean, I usually do. Where's Cole? Cole, you get the ring of slicing. Secrets. Get the rogue one because you're our only rogue. I don't know what you were wearing before. Wasn't really cool. Were you wearing Depth Siphon? Alright, we probably didn't need these. Shifty eyes, shifty eyes. We'll give... We're the defenders. Everyone else wearing for their belts. Focus, yeah, I'm gonna need that. Well, I'm probably gonna get rid of it after a little bit. Hard. Yeah, that's fine. Did I get rid of anything? I don't think I did. No, I got rid of one thing. So much text. The Witch of the Arbor Wilds. Wait. Isn't that Morgan's sister? Lady of the Sky. Have you not read the comics? You should read the comics. Morgan doesn't know she has a sister. Or at least a living sister. I think she thinks all of her siblings. I've seen one of the ones with Varric and Alistair and Isabella. So much there. And we can get rid of all of these. All of them, I mean. I haven't even started Winter Nights. I still need to read like everything else. I have read all the comics. I'm like halfway through with Soul and Throne. I haven't read any of the other books. Into Winter Nights. Maybe. A wig. That's funny. No one would expect Solus to have hair. A man named the Dread Wolf. Hair? Never. If you wish to move the statue, light the second sconce from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use a blue-green flame in your brazier. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember, your duty is to the moon. When you light the sconce, a box clutched in the statue's paw will open. There's an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We will have a Cerebos examine it for magic when the time comes. Don't touch it! I'm glad that, like, it makes sense why they wouldn't touch it, why we can still, like, loot everything. They fear magic. I'm not gonna mess around this shit. Hello? I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards. I've heard about the story that's in the Rotunda. That's really all I know about Winter Nights. Freaking Sutherland. Somehow I sent him off to the kitchen in this playthrough unintentionally. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses. Masked and cloaked, a mage. Used magic to awaken spirits and turn them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew this place. Fled after spirits awoke. Dozens dead, spirits keep attacking. Engagement, not Recco. The rest of the letter is still legible, the blood is still wet. Illegible.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvion. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
It must be a mage. They killed any Kunari in the way and let the spirits do the rest.
2 parties then. The Kunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them.
Definitely a mystery.
Come on, we have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
This is a lot of Dragonfire. Dragonfire, right? Burns Breath. Very powerful one. The Gatlock, yeah. Claw Gatlock. Alright, and then back through here. Most mysterious. A little bit delayed. Superb Belt of the Inferno Pact. All of the mystery. Electricity-based abilities are much more powerful at the cost of a large amount of health. If we're fighting anything that's weak against fire, I might give that one to Dorian. Mine are like mixture. Mostly cold. Need to get revive. Come back here some other time. You know the secret like wedding ceremony in the Star Wars prequels? Fully leveled. I was fully leveled. I'm like level 28, 20.
One dead Canary was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
Can I not level up anymore?
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Your... Liliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Canary do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and
Frosty hairs are
grievance.
so good, though.
If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
I much prefer Frosty hairs to DAI. I was using those, and they're just so... They don't move. They just stay stationary. The head.
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do,
You can use
Josie?
both. I use both.
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
It is possible to use both of them. I only have like 4 mods in Frosty. Right now. A lot of them. Okay, mod. Oh. Hunter Palace. Ooh, the statue. Mountain thing. Cullen voices himself. That's how he fixed that. Just an entire he deserves an entire song. I'm okay with this. Damn. Glad it got worse too. That's always great. Where's that one?
And what did they need?
All's well, it seems.
Of course not.
I mean, not wrong. Is up top. Yes. Trespasser are so good. I will always cry, but it's so good.
Oh, yes.
I need to finish my
It's been a while since
every damn time. This is so I'm doing Trespasser on 2 different playthroughs right now. My Bull Romance and my Colon Romance, which is this one. Both of them, like these are both like the only times I've not romanced Solus while doing Trespasser. Very interesting.
Makeup.
It kind of makes me a little sad. Hat. Encore. 49 might be getting new staffs. Oh, I'm not going in completely blind for Mass Effect, but I'm gonna cry like I cry in this game. Freaking Corypheus. I fell asleep and I was like, no. I have a feeling I'm gonna be the same when I finish. Oh god, apparently you can catch them. I've never been able to do it because I always never see them until that happens. It is a mini game that I will probably
I should
never
look around.
Around what? Hello? Game, you okay? There's no ring. Do I need to go on top of this trellis? How many trellises do I need to climb in this freaking game? Nothing here. I don't know what you want. Alright, let's go talk to, Florian and then Liliana, and then... Sorry, I'm dragging your boyfriend around.
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
They really need to give you better lighting.
What is this ambassadorship about exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread to Winter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
It does. Oh, so the thing I was talking about before. With the wedding from, the Star Wars prequels. That, but make it adorable. I feel like they got married at some point. Maybe not before Trespasser, but I feel like after Trespasser. Not before. I feel like that's the thing.
Things are going well with the bull, I take it?
He's happy I've returned, if that's what you mean. Nearly crushed 3 of my ribs with that ridiculous hug.
You say that as if you didn't like it.
For such a great beast, he's a terrible sap. I want to talk about my feelings, Dorian.
You do like it.
Quiet, you. He'll overhear. And then where will I be?
In a very healthy relationship. I've romanced Bull once just because I was like interested, but I love them. I love Dorian and Bull together so much that like it kind of hurts my heart to romance one of them. Even though like I had canon that like Bull is still with Dorian while he's with the Inquisitors, like my boyfriend Bull and his boyfriend Dorian type situation. I was also a necromancer during that playthrough. So it was Bull and his 2 necromancers.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Maeveris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
This is also my first time romancing Bull. I mean, Cullen. Maeveris is also in the comics! She's so great! I love Maeveris. Maeveris is best. I really hope she's in the next game. Like, if she's not in the next game, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal.
Dorian!
As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
Liliana.
All's well, it seems.
Yes, thank you.
Missing servant. Notes carried back and forth by runners covered in debris. This is unacceptable. I wish to wear the red. I was reading. I was to wear the red cape with the chevrons today, but no one can find it in the wardrobe, which appears to be in 5 different places at once. Send Melis to me immediately. Haven't seen Melis all day. Oh, she disappeared after setting out the bedclothes last night. One of the palace maids has had to help me into my luncheon. Elita, let some sticky fingers scullery wretch. Well, otherwise, Melissa's elves are missing. So that's what that means. I have some nerve. Excuse you. Carl Tegan's always fuming. Now, what happened to the Tegan from the first game?
Divine Victoria?
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Liliana again for a few days.
Oh, of course. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. I just want it to be like old times.
No, I want the old one back.
Tell me about your nugs.
Me
Did you
Tegan
get any
back.
new ones?
Oh yes! A litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Oh, Liliana and her nugs.
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen, I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We're right, of course, but
y'all your nugs.
It's not the same.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
At least this is the first time they brought up Solus.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Compared to like the 100th time they brought up Solus, made me cry when I romance him. Just saying, Sarah, tell us Or she was talking about something. I don't know where it is. I need more bones.
Where did the Inquisitor slip off to during the council?
Keep saying the same word, sir.
Maker, you're a lovely sight.
God damn it, Colin. I have not saved note. Thought that was a thing.
Have you had a chance to speak with Leliana? Away from work, I mean.
Some, yes. Liliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Is that the real reason you asked me to marry you, so you could actually reject marriage proposals, be like, I'm already taken, I'm already married? Is that why, Colin? Is that why we got married at the beginning of the council? And not at, like, with your family? Or what Colin, who is married to the Inquisitor, does after, or... My brain's not comprehending. Oh. Yeah, you did. But is that the real reason? I think your sister's gonna be a little angry at you for not being at the wedding.
But you're still glad I'm here to rescue you.
Very much so.
Oh, fair. I think they stay with the Inquisitor. I'm not sure about Bull, because Bull has his chargers. But like Bull and the Inky can get married after, right? That's the thing. Yeah. I feel like I can see people doing it like once, just be like, I wonder how it like happened. Like I just like want to know what happens. But if you do it more than once, I have questions and I'm going to judge you. I'm glad. Glad I can give you some plot money. How is Mia?
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
Sometimes I miss the people I knew before Haven. We get so busy. It's easy for time to slip by.
Perhaps. I'm not sure I regret that. There's still some time before these years balance those best forgotten.
No. Oh no. That's fair. Blind playthrough, you're allowed to make the weird choices that you don't know are weird. My blind playthrough, I romanced Blackwall. Instead of having drinks with friends, we had a night alone. That's my big oof for my blind playthrough. But yeah, I feel like the Chargers is a bigger one. I'll cry a lot. Not cry.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
I can't romance him. I can't romance Blackwall anymore. I left a bad taste in my mouth. Goddamn hay. How dare.
You heard? Maybe.
Where are the rest of these bones? Hello? I didn't get The bees. No. That wasn't the bad part. It was the waking up in the middle of the freaking barn by myself. It would have been better if it had been in Inky's room. In the barn? In the fucking... How dare you just leave me in the fucking hay, butt-ass naked. Exactly. Exactly. How dare. How dare. And then I go, and the next time I see you, you're turning yourself in and revealing you're not who you are. Like, I've seen it done where you don't have, they don't, like, they go hang out with their friends, and, or you choose that option, and it's so much better. Cole's bit is the funniest by far. Which one? Bit for what? Oh, Bowles, yes, 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 yes. And Josie, yes. Colin can't look, and Josie cannot look away. Oh. No. Eric?
Everything going all right so far?
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
Okay, but what about Fenris? Is Fenris with Hawk? I need to know, is Fenris with Hawk?
I don't understand how you just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a Marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade.
Great
I
question.
complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
So, Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee, finally, in the Viscount's office, I am free to return
Maybe
to
the
my
basement
post as
survived.
Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
He was very good at it. Wasn't, I mean, except for he could tell Hawk, but Hawk never was.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
Does that mean all
You
chantries
just
have
missed them.
spells underneath them?
Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
Of course he does.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
No one would expect it.
Good day.
And it's not like Solus would need to go back to learn more history or anything. He's already been there. Maybe you can only get back to them through the tunnels.
Need me for anything?
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now?
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
It's nice
How
to
much
have
family do
everyone
you
back
have
in
left,
the same
sir?
place again.
I have to admit I missed it.
Are you
What does it
feeling
mean
pissed?
when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra, but the commander appears to have forgiven me, finally.
Until later.
Take care.
Wait. Bone? Is this the last bone? No, my inventory! Fuck is this? Great sword. I don't have enough money for it? All this shit. I will eventually. I don't think I've. We're going to get rid of all of. Light armor. I could wear it. How weird would it be to go up to Solus in this in the very end? Awesome. Just to like final confrontation with Solus in this armor. Be weird, right? I kind of want to do it though.
A Templar, a knight who stayed with the fight, stout and bright.
They don't match up
Sister Nightingale, spy
with the
mistress veiled in beauty and bow.
captions.
Orlesian bard, both tender and hard, brave and bold.
He's talking about Liliana.
Joseph and noble with bright acumen,
I wonder
with grace and charm in hand.
if Vivian is in that one. Do they have a version with like, or like each one not there?
The Inquisitor surely stands because of these souls we sang.
Like, it wouldn't make sense for the song to have Vivian in it because I never recruited Vivian.
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants.
Yes.
Makes sense after that ruin, right?
It's been a couple of years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things.
It's been 2 years.
Liliana's friendly when she wants to be. My people sometimes do things for her, like I do for you. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
Anything added to this? Nope. Wait. Archers in the palace. Coley and Amali Ali tied it. Desks, watch out! Why does Sarah know? Why does Sarah know? Why does Sarah know about the desks? Why does Sarah know about the desks?
Wish I hadn't burned all my contacts with the Ben Hasrath. Be nice to have some idea what they're doing right now.
Yeah, but then you'd be on their side, Chief.
Yes, but I'd know things. I like knowing things.
The charges have been with the Inquisition for a while.
Me talk to Krem.
Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us. We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Krem.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
Krem's wearing Inquisition armor, Bull. You just have to accept it at some point. Did I not come over here? Oh, I might have missed this area when I went back and played through. I hate you.
Watch your tongue.
Maker.
I wasn't even talking to you. Talking to the bottle above us. Carter. Sandra.
I hear congratulations are in order, Inquisitor. Were you inspired by our chat earlier? Don't answer that. I prefer to pretend that was the case. I am certain you and the commander will be very happy. He is quite a catch.
Is that so?
Why was that a question?
Oh yes. The Orlesian court is in absolute pandemonium over this, even by their standards.
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I am making it up as I go along.
Sounds familiar.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
They might be right.
Do not say that near them unless you want to give them the scent of blood. Even
Never.
so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
Why would Varric know?
So what do you think of the Chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you? It is what it is. Most Holy's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Liliana is gone. Regardless of what I think, it could have been far worse.
She could have been
You
hardened.
and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
Why? Gives me like Assassin's Creed vibes. Why is the city not correct? I guess it could be, but it looks like it's supposed to be like in the middle. It just looks like it's off. Looks broken. And a little bit of scar in the sky.
Is there something you need?
Yes, thank you.
Ink it. We already talked to Blackwall. Oh, let's go turn our bones in. Oh, we had to talk to Cole though. Oh, and then go turn.
If you leave and come back, the chest gives you another. That's how we know too much.
Is that about the bug?
Hello.
Just hello?
Her name is different now. Victoria. The old name slips away further each time. She's glad you're here.
Well, why do you keep pushing me?
The guardian spirit stayed, not bound, but biding, because he asked. He knows how to speak, so spirits listen.
Yes, he does. Solus does indeed know how to speak.
The spirits have fled, flying, fluttering, fast to the farthest fade. They're afraid of the veil tearing again.
Someone should tell Solus this.
He did not want a body, but she asked him to come. He left a scar when he burned her off his face.
It's definitely about Solus and Mythal, right? That has to be about Solus and Mythal.
It was the same boy. His mother on the ship, his father in their homeland. He grew up lonely. Or didn't.
That is. I have no idea what you're referencing there, sir. I talked to Josie.
Maybe.
Mass Effect? The last one? That makes sense. Will I get more references once I play Mass Effect? Sandra. Like a Sandra. Awesome. I have too much stuff. How do you get a frosty, you have the frosty mod manager?
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any ear-ringing should go away in a day or two.
There is, add mod. Or under available mods. So add it there. There was a tutorial I used. Like, food before games or something like that. I mentioned in one of my one of the comment sections on my TikTok. I'll look for it after stream and I will throw it in the Discord. It was very helpful for like setting them both up and how to combine them. And but nice, it's a larger selection of mods you gotta use, so. I have to have an actual conversation with you.
Tell me, these strange spaces past the Alluvians, are they safe to explore?
None of it has been as bad as the nightmare in the Fade. I can tell you that.
I will take your word for it. And yet,
yes,
you've accomplished so much in the colony these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
Did you download Inquisition through Origins?
I must admit, after years of dinners and paperwork, it feels good to be exploring again.
I only wish you had fewer Canari interrupting your stroll. I will do what I can here. Once the Canari are dealt with, brace yourself. The council is just as relentless.
Alright, if you depending on which one you connected those up on. Is it if you go to like the folder for the game, is it through Origin or is it through Steam? I go to the husband. So you need the EA app now, because Origin's gone. They removed it, and it sucks. Which means you also need the Frosty fix. How many more are there? Which one am I missing? Oh?
It's good to see you.
You have Origin? What? It was like, nah, it's done. Well, I guess you don't need the Frosty fix until your Origin disappears. Thought you were Sister Patrice back from the dead for a second. I came for a stream one day and Origin was just like... The icon was gone. Wouldn't open. Let's do this. Well, I'm glad. You still have it. I wish I did. Another bone? I think I got the upstairs bone. I think that might be the last one I'm missing. I got the alcove bone.
What is the Inquisition playing at?
Scare the shit out of the husband. Yay! He is unconcerned. Look at how unconcerned of the bees he is.
It's good to see you.
Look at the lack of concern here. They just having a good old time. So unconcerned.
Oh, yes.
A one-handed weapon, right? Yes, it is. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh. Why are you using Verdict? I mean, I know we just got it, but, you know, that might explain why everything's been really hard to do. Field Bash. The one he's supposed to be using. This one is very weak comparatively. Why do I have so many two-handed weapons? I'm gonna throw some of this stuff into our storage. Paul's just watching his... I'm a bit... what do you call it? Nervous? Girly. Where's my chest? Chest? Hello? No, you're not here. You're over by Charter. What up, Charter?
Well met, your worship.
Containment. We have contained news of the Kunari corpse found in the West Plaza. The servants saw the bloodstains, but we quickly misspread information about infighting between nobles. So far as palace rumor is concerned, whoever was hurt or killed was a casualty of the game, not an outsider. Okay. Now we nearly have 3 slots. I can live with that. Or not 33, 30. I can count. Hate this. Who decided that this was a good idea? 110% not worth it. That took me so much longer the last time I tried that. Or I was trying to jump between these trees to get over here. It was a pain. This also did not work. Alright. Back through the mirror.
Of course. And you? I don't know.
Oh, there's a reed. I wonder if Meryl's gonna be in the next game. What if we play Hawk again? Could you imagine if it was Hawk again? That'd be wild.
Hey, Ben Abasto Hassot. Guess they didn't feel like talking.
That path wasn't there before.
The rocks didn't move themselves. They found a way to make a path.
All right, let's see where they were going.
I want to first. I want to go up here. Maybe we'll do all the side ones at like near the very end. But
So that's how the Kunari moved the paths.
oh.
It's old. The stones remember different ways to be, and it asks them to change.
They used the eggs. Did the egg make the eggs? Exception? They look like Fabergé eggs.
They'll hurt the helpless unless we stop them.
Now that, you know, you have an actual weapon on both. Oh, I have that. Why did it say I could use it and then not? Immune? Can't tell them we're all mages anymore. Unless we're the only two left. Now we're all mages. Now I wish I had Solus's power. Someone give me the ring. The hell is going on with your sword, dude? What do I have Cole wearing? Oh, what are you using? God. They really didn't care about soul damage. Oh, dissolving. This. We'll give it one more try.
Demons, huh? Ready when you are.
Oh, it brought me to him. That brought him to me. Well then. How'd they make it so much harder? And then remove one of your party members. of Dorian stuff. And we pull stuff. Just worry about his boy. Come on. East color. Come on. That was through a chair. Yes. Glitch for me. I will take it. But he can't get down. Whenever he tries to get off, he just starts twerking. There we go. Notes on methods of enchantment. Writing on these papers, it to be looked at. Shimmering slightly as if under an enchantment. The notes are handwritten. Each letter is as perfectly uniform as from a printing press. Notes on the third attempt. 2 enchantments whose matrices should have mesh. Caught. Combustion caused such damage it broke several previously forged pieces. There is now a resonance between them. However, and light on my thoughts, an enchantment linked in tandem as the neck turns the head, the wrist turns. Yeah, this is the set. Moldy journal. Goldenrot have eaten most of the pages of the books. The remaining vellum is covered in spiky handwriting with spelling that's both archaic and wildly idiosyncratic, or both. Saw ye cross the Volca, that which draggeth souls down to his larder in the brine dark. His beast preyeth on humblets and goldsworn. Even the tower's keeper declares I will rest here if ye would ease me. The elven which pulled me gripped me from my end. Hence he is the last of his kind. I made it known elven lives south like, but he says ye would not be as ye was, and I said that's ever true, and he laughed, lark like. Come dark he showed me a mirror deep, strange. The Luvian sworn to Bean and his family for. Scottish Starkhaven? Yeah. I have fallen off this before. Why can't I use my potions here? Hello? Yeah. And then there's kin.
Those Canary cons have gotten far. Be ready.
Deep roads. Untouched vein. And look! Mythal! Don't serve the dreadwolf, how dare you? How you even suggest such a thing? I'm using the wrong staff. Yeah, we probably do, actually. It's fine, I'm up. I'm up. I was about to cast a spell. Hello? Nope. I say get out of here. You block so much. I wish I could, like, punch him over. You know, Jordan, that's probably a good idea. I lift the Gatlock. Me too. I have to let them use their own focus powers because I will forget about them.
Screaming far away. It wants to wake up but can't remember how. No one should be here.
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we?
Blowing shit up, what it looks like. Why is there elven mosaics? Like, why is there elven architecture in the deep roads? It's a dragons. Nari writing. The paper is covered in what appears. It did indeed work. An extreme mathematical calculation. An extreme precise and detailed sketch of the wall has been heavily annotated with measured angles, dimensions, and several lines of plot. Whatever conclusions were drawn about the measurements are lost. Ripped seemingly by sharp teeth, much of the remaining paper is hidden by a hardened layer of dried blood and dust.
Looks like there was a bad cave-in.
Same exact position as the other dude. Ooh, Veil Course. Go down. Up. Came from up. Go down.
Look at all that. The Kunari have a huge operation here.
Yeah, but for what?
I feel like the Elven Inky should be like, what the fuck is that huge statue of Mythal doing in the under dark?
They could bring the whole cabin down. This place isn't stable.
Boss, your hand's doing that thing again.
I'm aware.
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here.
Fine, I'll use it to light the Gatlock.
The Kunari were definitely up to something. Excavating that cave-in, maybe.
Hurry. I want to light the Gatlock. Can I not do that yet? That might not be a thing I can do yet. Yeah, I can do it yet.
Watch your feet, everyone!
Fuck. Why do these deep stalker eyes remind me of the freaking, what are they called? They're called Wars. Berbertol, that's what it is. Glowy blue eyes. Creepy. Love it.
How desperate are the Kunari to work in these conditions?
Great question. Notebook in the Deep Roads, Section 1. Many of these pages are filled with sketches of elven statues matching the ones found in the area, along with notes, what looks like attempts to practice Boast, Alar, Ebodium, Dalar, Azama, Yalar. I am pretty sure I pronounced all those incorrectly. If Fenharal truly has agents working against us, then the Dreadwolf must be laughing at me. Ah, giggling in the corner. The Blight takes my clan, so I go to Kirkwall. Kirkwall goes to ruin, so I flee to the Kun. Now the Kunari bring me down into the lightless depths. And for what? Because the nursery rhymes I remember from childhood make me an expert on ancient elves. Statues are old, better shaped than anything I've seen on the surface. Many of them are for Mythal, though. Fen'Harel, not in a spot of honor, but guarding protector and all-mother. Why are you here? Why are you honored here? So far from the light of the sun. Why was the Dreadwolf at your side? No? No comment? Why? Why was there no comment there? I feel like there should have been a comment. Especially from an elven duelist equipment. Like, those are her gods. I feel like she would say something. Goodness, I glow. Place is stupid dark.
It's singing where no one can hear.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh. Where did we just come from? I'm so run around. Oh, we forgot to go look for the thing. Pages. We'll go back.
Look, someone up ahead. I think he's human.
Stay back! Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
He?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone one surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala? That's a high-ranking Bin Hasrath. Specializes in magic. Finding, studying, stopping.
Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fen'Harel or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why do the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fen'Harel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and well, you're Dalish. It made as much sense.
That makes the least amount of sense.
We've had agents of Fen'Harel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fen'Harel told you to.
Not making
Who
any
are you
sense.
exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall.
Oh, you know my husband.
Until I joined the Qun.
You're Kunari.
Kirkwall was madness, chaos. The Kunari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline, protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan, it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
What is it that you want me to stop?
This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Kunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas?
Dangerous thing. It's what the Qun calls mages.
What?
Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath.
Yeah,
That's a load of crap. There's no way the Vidasala would let any Sarabas within 1,000 feet of lyrium.
There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Kunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
This place is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be. As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
What are you doing down here?
The Kunari wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do,
how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
The Kunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries, other than dwarves.
It killed the Kunari at first.
At first.
The Kunari workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
Of course.
That's not seriously the name of the plan, is it? Dragon's Breath.
You know that most Dragon's Breath destroys everything in its path, right? She
No,
said
I
it would
killed
save
12.
the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Kunari have. They're
Okay,
using
so we
Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
Even if I succeed, will that really stop the Vidasala?
It would be a start. Deep Stalkers and Cave-ins will cut off reinforcements. But they'll still come when they hear trouble.
Of course.
You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Okay, but like, go back up. I'm stuck here. Or wait. Have you even explored all of this? Yeah, I want there to be a hole under one of these, but I don't think there is. I think I've destroyed them all before and there's nothing. I don't know if I can give that to Dorian. I think he might die. Why are they running? Where are they running from? Holy Deep Stalker. Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna get off, not too much longer, but have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow for more of this at 4 Central.
We saw the Kunari make these things explode. Maybe
What?
we can use them to get out of here.
further I want to go. I'm also getting a little tired.
It shouldn't be this dark. Dwarven buildings are lit by molten rock. That doesn't just go out.
You know, fair point. Awesome. I think read this, and I think I get off it. What else again? Note is written in both Common and Kunlun. Letters are shaky. These walls of blue flame were cast by the agent of Fenheral. He ran through this place, bringing chaos and destruction. Do not light fires from them. Do not go near them. Fenheral's mage servant made them hamper us, and they bring only death. Go get whatever's up there. I need to do that too. Good night. Alright, we're going to save here. Yes, need Dragon Age fix. Give me more Soul Velen! Alright, it is 9 o'clock. Not that late. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. Anyone else playing Dragon Age for Dragon Age Day? Let's go raid N7 Steph. He is playing Dragon Age Inquisition as well. Ad, of course. Shouldn't give me an ad there. Alright. Alright. Start the raid. And in 10 seconds, we will be in the raid. I will see you all tomorrow for more Trespasser. Don't remind me to go back and get those pages from that first area. I will probably forget. All right.
Yes. Boneless wings on pizza. TVs.
There we go.
Wings on pizza.
I'll see you
sauce,
tomorrow.
bread, wings on pizza. Wings,
Oh,
pizza,
let me tell my
wings,
socials.
wings, beer, and now pizza.
I need to remember to do that. Just like, gotta have it. Socials, and then the Discord. Okay. Now into the raid.